I like how we're going live during Bill's phone call.
Yeah, he gets a calling right now. They're like, "Well, we're going live."
I won't say his catchphrase though. I'll leave that to him.
Yeah. Christine's coming. She said groceries just showed up. I was like, "Well, all right."
Oh, now she needs to put them away.
Yeah,
Assuming.
something. I don't know.
Yo.
Yo.
This creepy lurker guy. Yo.
There you go. Yo. There we go.
Maybe, yo.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Do you want to imagine what Dill's having a conversation about?
Oh, it could be anything, honestly.
Like,
here we go.
we're putting together
Yeah.
what kind of gang? Oh, there she is.
Hello.
Our little ray of sunshine.
Of something.
Indeed. Ray of something.
How's your heat bubble going in Texas?
Yeah, how is it going down there?
Haven't left my house in days.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Sorry about that.
What is Dill doing? Who is he on the phone
Dill's
with?
having
What
a
is
phone
more
call with-
important than the stream?
He took a phone call, and as soon as he takes it, Drew goes, I guess we'll go live.
Let's go live right now.
So we're watching.
Gosh.
We're
Sorry.
watching
This is a
Dill
serious
silently have a-
endeavor.
Trying to read lips. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know what he's talking about.
He's calling a hit in on his neighbors, I think, if
He
I'm
was-
reading this right.
He was talking about he had an idiotic chicken that broke its own neck jumping.
Yeah, they had a chicken
Oh.
tragedy yesterday.
And
chickens.
we were talking about that. And then he got a phone call, and I thought it was maybe from the chicken cops.
Yeah, the
But
chicken
we
police.
don't know.
It's Colonel Sanders. He wants to know.
He was admitting all kinds of potential chicken crimes.
He was.
Why wasn't your coop handy capable for this chicken?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they were knocking down. There was a little tiny house on their property that was almost 200 years old, but it got damaged in the storm, and they were like, "Man, we got to take this thing out." And apparently, the first time they knocked down one of the walls, the chicken freaked out. Hey, he's back.
Oh my God! Now we okay. The mystery,
Yeah.
The mystery is about to be solved, and I'm a little sad about
Yeah.
it, quite frankly.
Yeah.
Oh,
We can't hear you, though.
We still
No.
can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
we can.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I thought I saw you guys laugh, and I thought, did I forget to turn my mic off?
No, we were hypothesizing on what your phone call could possibly be about.
Yes.
Well, it's all about call 811 before you dig, and
Yeah.
they came out and marked everything, but our local water utility, which is a city and not a municipality, I guess, or whatever, only marked part of it and not all of it. So I'm trying to get them to come back out and do it, and then emergency.
Oh my
calls
God,
to the
Dill!
gas
Nobody
company.
cares.
Anyway,
I did.
hold on.
To be fair,
Christine, I'm
Yeah.
not done yet.
yeah.
And then, long story short, they didn't mark the water. And you want to call the guy back? I can get him on, and we can talk to him.
Yeah. There you go. Asking why he's dumb. Yeah, that's good.
That was the gas company guy. He's like, I got an emergency call. I'm like, no, we're good. I mean,
if
as
you're
far
the
as I
gas
know.
company, you better take it.
Hey, if you or anybody out there sees me like pass out, I'm not tired. It's a gas problem. Call
Okay.
911 if you see me pass out.
Gotcha. I'll call your
Unless
wife
I'm
first,
drinking.
then 911. Yeah. If you're drinking, that's self-inflicted.
That's different. Yeah.
Well, I feel like you should smell gas before we see you pass out.
Hopefully.
No,
I hope so. I don't know.
Whoops.
I don't know how it works.
I don't know. You're drinking a flagon of coffee right now.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
Strange brew coffee.
Strange brew coffee, not riverboat coffee.
River
Strange brew.
no,
coffee
no.
in
You know what
New
Riverboat-
Orleans.
Yeah, they're trafficking something other than coffee.
Sure not.
I'll tell you something. I don't know what. I don't
have
know.
cake.
What.
Trafficked Christine last week. She was all
She
about it.
sure did.
Yeah.
And she has been known to act human sometimes, at least semi.
It's true.
Indeed.
So,
So
you
I
know,
have a nifty little tool that I
semi-human
was
trafficking
playing
going.
with.
Oh yeah.
No, I was playing with this new tool that I have, and it
Oh, no.
sucks.
Is it
What
one
is
of
it?
those from Drew's pop-up ads that always come on the thing?
Oh yeah, the sex toys.
No,
What
it's
is
a
that?
What is it?
tattoo. It's a tattoo printer, and I'm very upset because
Oh.
it doesn't work very well. So I just put 2 tattoos on my. Yeah, you can't even tell what that is.
What's it
like,
say?
what's-
Fart?
A bat? Is it
Yeah.
a Batman? Are you Batman?
Batman.
I broadcast on. Hey, can you make the tattoo? I broadcast on Fark, and all I got was this dumb tattoo.
Yeah, it's a little wordy,
I
but
can.
What do you do? Design it on the computer, and then it supposedly prints a rub-off tattoo? Yeah, rub-off.
Yeah, it's terrible. That's terrible.
Well,
Is
you
that
know,
your
the
design,
technology
though?
is new.
Can you put a
That's-
teardrop on your eye?
Like you did have a couple of prison kills under your belt.
Oh,
yeah.
Ew.
It doesn't
your
I
look
have
design looks good.
reverts.
good.
Yeah, so I spent like $1,000 on this, and it's going back.
$1,000? Yeah,
That's a
you
lot.
got fucking robbed. I thought
Yeah.
maybe it was like $30 from the Alibaba, but yeah.
No, it's for work.
All right.
Oh
No,
yeah,
it's a
that
work
basically
tattoo.
work.
Of
Right.
course it
And
is.
you must really like that
OnlyFans.
place.
You and
They
Sexy
couldn't work
Barbara.
that.
What was that girl's name there last
Yeah.
week? Babs? Who?
Kimberly.
Kimberly.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
We only call her Babs
So-
when she's working.
Can I apply to work at your place? Because I
Nobody-
need
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah, I need
Yeah,
to know.
Tattoo.
I don't need to expense it. I already paid for it with the work money. But yeah, it's going
for
back. And
work.
it's for work.
It's work tattoo.
What
work
were you
tattoo.
gonna print for work?
It was. I showed you. It was this.
The words "you're fired," and she was going to tattoo it on people's foreheads that were.
Yeah.
Is it-
Then
is
they
it
wake
Why
up.
are you turning your
sideways?
head? No, I put it sideways. It's like this. The
What
app
the hell
turns
is
it.
it?
It's
It's a beaver
thing.
humping a W.
It's a mascot.
Go just to Christine's camera so we can see
Oh
see
my
this
God.
thing up big.
Yeah. Okay.
How do we do
We were
that?
humping a letter W. Yep.
It's
got
It's our mascot, not our mascot. It's
Why
a
does-
a
mascot.
Doesn't
fat
have blood.
beaver.
It's-
Uh-oh.
His name is It's a Wapoo. It's a WordPress mascot. Nobody cares what my job is, Ox 45.
We do. Oh, my power might go out.
My job
Oh.
doesn't give out tattoo machines.
Good.
It's
I mean, we could
not
if we
a
wanted to, 'cause I own the
Pokemon. That's
place.
what's terrible about it. It's a Wapoo. It's
Wapoo. Is a
Wapoo.
Wapoo an actual animal?
Loser.
It is not.
It's just his name, that guy?
Yeah, that's his name.
Christine is
Is he a
definitely an
beaver?
influencer. She's influencing me right now.
To figure
To-
out
to
what
not-
a Wapoo is.
To not buy
Not
it.
buy that.
That's what Mario
No.
does.
To not spend $1,000 on it.
Yeah, look at that. Mario it says Wapoo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I'm
well-
disappointed because I wanted a tattoo like all the things. Like when my daughter's sleeping, I was gonna tattoo loser on her head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
You
I
can do
can't
that
even
with
read
a
that.
Sharpie.
Yeah. Sure.
Maybe
I
little
know,
needles
but-
maybe little needles inside are dull.
Yeah.
This allegedly lasts for like 2 or 3 days. So if she can't get rid of it,
And
amazing.
a Sharpie will last like 2 months.
Yeah.
What's the name of that company?
it's right
Prankster?
there. Prinker. It's
Prankster?
like printer with a K. Prinker.
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 Prinker
There you
I
Dave.
go,
should
ladies
stop
and gentlemen.
promoting
A whole
them
live
because they're-
review on.
Tattoo some dick pics on your face.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to contact support because
There you go.
that was a lot of money to spend.
Can you make
for-
dick pic tattoos?
Yes, I can do anything I want, as long.
It's
But
America, isn't it?
unfortunately,
Apparently you can't.
will it freaking
Apparently you
transfer?
can't. What was that supposed to be?
That
Looks
was
like a
supposed
Mr.
to be
Hanky.
this.
Oh my
Doesn't
god.
look like that.
That's
Right. Oh, now I'm blurry. Exactly. Hence my
It looks
disappointment.
totally different.
Now I'm blurry.
yeah,
Way to
Wapoo.
go.
Wapoo didn't happen.
That's just
Oh,
weird.
what did you do? What have you done? What have you done?
Break the camera.
Wapoo, bring
Ow.
me back. There, it worked. The
Oh.
magic words.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm very disappointed, and that's what I've been doing all day for
If you
my
look in
job.
the mirror
is
and
tattooing.
say Wapoo 3 times, does something happen?
No.
That's kind of sad.
Disappointing.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's
What kind of
that's-
animal is Wapoo?
It's a mascot. It was
It's a
created
mascot,
in
that's not a
it's
type
a
of animal.
mascot. It's not a type of animal. It's a mascot.
What does that
It's
mean?
just- Doesn't mean anything.
What
It's
kind of-
just,
what?
It was created in Japan, and that's what they ended up doing.
They just made an
Was
animal.
WAPU.
I understand that.
Wapoo. So look it up. It's a WordPress mascot.
WordPress.
Am I the idiot here?
I am
No.
so bored
No.
right
Always.
now. This is the most boring conversation I've ever heard.
I was trying to find out more about Wapu, but now I know less.
Well, here actually, as it turns out, we were connected.
Hey, look at that.
See?
Ah.
Wapoo.
Apparently, all he does is hump letters of the alphabet. It looks like.
And
Mostly the
and-
letter
and
W.
laptop.
And he's
The
called
W.
Wapu.
It's the mascot for
Look at all those
WordPress.
Oh, and he likes
And
burritos.
when gotcha. Where do we find wild Wapu?
You don't. You just on the interwebs. So there's a bunch of different versions.
My Wapu's Gone Wild is my
So
new DVD.
this is
It's taken.
his
Take
name is
Wapu's Gone Wild.
Spapu. We nickname him Spapu because he's at the spa. Spapu.
Oh. Wapu
Somebody
sounds
take-
like something you don't want to find. Oh no!
Somebody
I-
take
I
the
found a
nickname
spa-
Poo Poo.
Oh,
Yeah.
I found a spa poo.
Oh, look, there you go. Here's one that's a Jedi.
There's a real. Hey, they.
There's
That's a
an
real one.
actual, yeah, that's a real tattoo.
I went into the sauna the other day and I found a spa poo.
To
Did
poo.
you tell that guy to put it away?
Right in the middle,
Yeah.
right in the middle of the floor. No, it was right in the middle of the cedar floor. Big old spa
Yeah.
poo.
That's gross.
I was getting a massage the other day and I couldn't help myself. I took a spa poo.
Yeah,
I hate this conversation. I hate everything
I'm
about
just
this
saying, spa
conversation.
poo reminds me of taking a poo at a spa.
Okay,
And we're back.
well,
That's all we were
I
waiting
think
for.
so yeah, I think someone wanted to know if there was in fact any news this week.
Oh yeah, there is actually. Here, look,
Yeah.
we'll lead off with this one.
There it
Okay,
is,
here we go.
poo-poo.
Visitors rush to Death Valley in the U.S. in hope of experiencing the hottest
Oh.
day on Earth.
You mean in hopes of dying on the hottest day on earth?
Yeah, pretty much.
There have been deaths.
Oh yeah,
It's not called Happy Life Valley.
yeah. It's like come here and get re-energized, Valley.
Yeah.
Walk after
Relaxation
10 a.m.
Station Valley.
Walking after 10 a.m. is not
Yeah.
recommended with
Stop.
a whole bunch of small words.
Yeah,
Don't be a
Those people
fucking
are walking
idiot.
out there to check the bodies.
Good.
yeah, probably so. Yeah. So those of us, we've been. It's been a nice summer in Kentucky so far. Apparently, that's coming to an end this week. The heat dome that's been over most of the southwestern United States and Florida is now going to extend to the rest of the country and kill all of us.
Oh, great.
I think.
Yeah.
In particular, I think one of the stats is that Phoenix is on 20 consecutive days of temperatures over 110 degrees. Did I read that right? Or was it 120? Anyway, it's hot. It's,
Yeah. Ouch.
It's hot.
it's hot. So what I
Somebody
like
told
about
me
this
it
is
was-
that. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, somebody told me it was 150 degrees in the Middle East somewhere. I don't know.
It's getting
didn't
pretty
verify that,
hot.
but-
Yeah. Well, so apparently when they announced that it's going to be hot in Death Valley, because earlier this week they were expecting the hottest temperature ever recorded. They said that they got 134 degrees about 100 years ago, but they think the equipment was not calibrated properly. But if they get it today, the equipment is calibrated properly. But I like the fact that people appear to be, when you tell them like, don't go anywhere near Death Valley, you'll die. Apparently they start showing up.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Amazing.
Yeah. isn't
There's
that
going to
wild?
be people there fucking. They'll do everything. People are dumb.
People are really
Yeah.
dumb.
They're really dumb.
In particular, I found this version.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
yeah.
Darth Vader's running a mile in
I'm going
Death
to run
Valley.
in all black and a helmet.
I
So-
actually saw Darth Vader performing on Bourbon Street last week in Louisiana. And that's all I could think of was how hot is it right now? Because
What-
I was dying.
What was he doing?
He was dancing to some country song. I don't remember which
Doing
one.
like a two-step style dance?
No, it was very dramatic with
Oh,
the cape.
he was doing
It was
an
performance
interpretive
art.
dance.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
But that's all I could think of was how hot, because like Louisiana was extremely hot last
Hey.
week. Well, I'm sure it still is hot, but yeah.
some art, Christine, is worth suffering for.
Yeah,
Mm.
apparently like this. So this guy started doing these runs in 2011, where he waits for what he hopes is the hottest day of the year in Death Valley, and then he drives down there and he runs a mile.
Why?
Because
This is the episode where Darth gets killed.
Yeah, exactly.
Darth Vader
Oh.
was created on Mustafar, a lava planet. So don't tell Darth Vader that it's too hot.
There, maybe he's
Thank
used
you.
to it then. There,
Yes.
that makes sense. They,
That's how part of why he became Darth Vader. He got melted
Because
up.
like, when Anakin became Darth Vader, it was when Obi-Wan chopped his limbs off on Mustafar,
yep.
a
Just let,
lava planet.
yep.
So
No,
is
anyway.
he still alive?
Yeah, he survived it.
Australia?
He did it again this week, and he ran it. It was 129 degrees outside. This is the guy. Also, not
How far does he
surprisingly,
run?
he runs a whole mile, but not surprisingly, this dude is big into crypto. Also,
So how long does it take to run a mile as someone who doesn't run?
he said so. The first time he did it in 2011, he did it in about 6.5 minutes, which is flying. He did about 10 minutes this year, which is not flying. That's a long time to be out in 130-degree heat.
Yeah.
He did it. He did it.
I wonder if he just like soaks the
Yeah.
the costume in freezing water and then puts it in the freezer for like maybe about 15 minutes.
Maybe.
Well,
And
I've
then
never
gets up, just goes, oh my God!
I've actually
Look at
never
that.
been to Death Valley, but I do have a question because there's a significant difference between 131 degrees dry heat versus 100 degrees humidity.
It's a dry
It's a
heat.
big
What?
difference.
Yeah.
Big
So
difference.
is it dry heat out there? Because
It is.
so that makes a big difference.
Yeah, it helps. Yeah, if you can just get in the shade out there, it's still uncomfortable.
Yeah, but you're in Death Valley. There is
Yeah.
no shade.
Yeah.
Look at this
Also-
Chewbacca. This Chewbacca's like, I really hate Darth Vader. And his
Yeah.
stuff. He
Yeah,
is-
that
That's
face
yeah.
is.
This is my husband that makes
Yeah.
me do this.
Yeah.
This is what we do
Yeah, that-
for fun.
I
Yeah.
He
hate
made me
so
do it.
much.
Yeah. So anyway, no, he didn't die, as it turns out. But let's see. Do I have another weather-related story?
There's always next year.
I don't have another so we're going to segue.
It's always tomorrow, Darth.
Yeah,
We'll be
he's going to do it next year. Oh no, wait, I did have a
The helmet stinks.
This is related.
What would happen if we try to kill the sun? It may turn into a noodle.
Yeah.
Oh,
How would we? How are we proposing we kill the sun? It's a million times bigger than us.
Yeah. Here's a picture of what the sun might look like. In case,
but it'll turn into a giant, delicious noodle. Let's do it.
Yeah. I also wonder.
What,
because
you don't
this
like
is
noodles? Come on, let's go for this.
This is the Metro in the UK, and I wonder whether or not the reporter got the wrong assignment because they were talking about the tabloid, the Sun. But apparently they researched what would happen if you killed the actual sun, which I don't know why we'd want to do that. But it would turn into a noodle. That's basically
What
The moon's made
kind
out of
of
cheese, so you
noodle?
could have a delicious space dish.
Yeah, would it be
Yeah.
Nice.
delicious fried string cheese?
Said that the main problem is we don't have enough water to do this.
To
Oh,
kill it?
that's the
Yeah.
problem.
Oh, yeah,
And then if
is it because it's a million times bigger than us?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Actually.
okay.
Yeah, it turns out. Said if we did have enough water to do this, it would be hard to move that around. Yeah, okay, probably.
Mm.
And then it would also freeze solid, but I don't think that's necessarily a big problem. If
You know, even if we were a million times bigger, I bet we still wouldn't have enough water to kill the sun.
probably not actually. Yeah, but it says it would turn into a noodle. I think because they said it would extinguish on only one side at first, and then you'd have like a really weird noodle plasma thing here. You think?
Oh,
Be like one of those burning snakes, those fireworks snakes.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. You know,
Yeah.
I saw a video of one this year, and there was a little cardboard
Dog.
character around it, and it was a dog
Yeah.
pooping. And you
Yeah.
light the fuse, and then the poop just continues to keep coming out of this cardboard dog. It's hilarious.
Oh
They,
yeah.
they said
we
that.
reviewed that on my old drunk reviews and testing channel. We did.
Oh
one.
yeah, that's right. I knew that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good laugh.
It's funny.
It goes for days. But yeah, apparently the real problem with putting the sun out with water is it's not on fire. It
Yeah.
just looks like it is.
Yeah, it's
not
a
combustible.
giant nuclear ball of
Yeah,
gas.
it's nuclear fusion. It's not fire. It's
Yeah.
it's
It is a fiery reaction,
yes.
a universe creating fiery reaction going on there. Don't go near it or try to put it out with your hose. What are
Exactly.
we gonna do? Put it out with a hose?
That's right.
Yes, a
Good-
space
good
hose.
Noodle.
Space hose. Space hose.
Figured out it'll turn into a noodle.
Yeah, it'll turn into a noodle. Yep, exactly. So ramen noodle sun stuff. Anyway, I don't know why they asked this question, but I thought it's kind of related to.
I wonder if there is a follow up and he finds out what would happen if you killed the Sun, the British newspaper.
Yeah.
And now a history on U.S. soldiers to enter North Korea.
Yes. So earlier this week, and this was kind of a frustrating story because nobody knew anything about it. So like they wanted to give it 5 minutes of time on NPR, which they did a pretty good job of, except like they only know the guy's name and that he was getting ready to be court-martialed, and decided rather than go and face that, he'd just go to defect to North Korea because that always works out.
Makes sense.
Doesn't it? Yeah, he is the first U.S. soldier to defect to North Korea since 1982. And there have been a handful of others. And what I found interesting about this article about the handful of others is pretty much all of them experience the same thing, which is they get interrogated and waterboarded and tortured by the North Korean government for secrets, even though they don't know anything. And then eventually they give them an apartment where they feed them, and then they beat them on a fairly regular basis and make them star as Americans in propaganda films.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Travis
That's
King, you
way
made
better
it.
that's way better than a court martial.
Hey,
It
hey.
is.
At least he's making movies. Am I right?
Yeah, they said
yeah.
one of the guys
There's
that
no
said, I don't know if
movie
it was this
strikes
dude or
over
not.
there.
No,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, their movie
Because
system.
they let you beat you. They let them
Yeah.
beat you over there.
You got to be beaten. Yeah. So this
Producers
guy,
can go right up and beat you up.
there's apparently only one guy. So somebody did a documentary on all the guys that defected, and there's only one guy who said that totally worked out. Everybody else was like, "What a horrible mistake that was."
Yeah, of
Should
course.
not have done that. We ended up over there for years, but apparently one of them, yeah, right. This guy's my favorite here, Charles Robert Jenkins, right? Drank 10 beers and on a whim just decided to run across the DMZ, and that's how he. And then he said that was the worst mistake of his life, and it sure as hell was. He was over there for 40 years.
Maybe Travis King wanted to meet Dennis Rodman. And
Yeah.
he figured this was his best chance.
Yeah, we don't actually know, although, like I said, other than the fact that he was getting ready to be court-martialed, apparently got into a big fight with somebody in a restaurant, and that wasn't the only problem they'd had with him, so I guess he decided to try his luck with the North Koreans.
I know where I'll take my mischievous self.
Yeah, I'll go to North Korea.
I'm such a rebel. I'm going to go straight to North Korea.
Society's being too hard on me in the real world. Let me go to North Korea where it's
I'll
easy.
tell them everything I know from my time in the military. They call you a lot of names.
Yeah, exactly. Then make you a movie star, basically.
I know how to do one thing, sir.
Yeah. This actually is
right over there.
This is Charles Jenkins, by the way, the guy who drank 10 beers and decided that was a good idea. He was up there long enough. He actually married a Japanese woman, and these are his kids, and eventually was able to go. But he got so famous, he became kind of a movie star over there. But they kept on beating him anyway because that's what they do. So he was ready to get
That's how he got paid in beatings.
Yeah.
It's a different
Beat you
system over there.
regardless.
Sounds like it, yeah. They said he's had a U.S. Army tattoo that they sliced off with no anesthesia. Also.
Oh, my God. That would probably hurt.
That would hurt a lot, yeah. Yeah, but you got a wife and kids out of it, and so there you go. Yeah,
just take the court martial.
Did they do it while he was
on
his 36 beers? Yeah, take the court martial, man. What does it mean? What does it mean? You still get the job.
Dutch man receives American military email for years due to a typo. Risk is real.
So this is an interesting one that was popping up on my fault, a little bit of cybersecurity stuff online, and this one was lighting it up today because apparently this Dutch guy has been in charge of the .ml top-level domain, which is Mali's country-level domain, and he's been running it for 10 years. Basically, that's like if you wanted to get FARC.ml, you call that guy up, pay him some money, he gives you the domain name, and then all of a sudden we're the hottest thing in Mali, probably. The problem is that the U.S. government uses the .mil domain extension, and it's basically using that for their internal email, and that's military. And morons can't spell .mil, and who have been sending, according to this guy, over the last 10 years, about 150,000 emails have showed up over there.
He's like, I know everything the American military is doing.
Yeah, they keep CCing him on all this stuff, and he said that he's been trying for literally 10 years to stop it, and that this ended up going public this week because he's not running it anymore as of next Monday. So he doesn't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and he's like, look, you guys, seriously.
Shut this off.
An evil person is probably coming next.
Yeah, well, so it turns out Mali is real good buds with the Russians. So, how's that?
Okay.
Yeah, so anyway, he's like, please stop sending me your
We're doing it.
Yeah. So, yeah, and then we've got ads for toes and something else. So, yeah. So we'll see how that goes. I'm sure nothing will probably change, and the Russians will get sick. It's just like,
yeah.
The tattoo situation is not getting any better.
What happened this time?
Nothing. I just
All right. Were you expecting that one to grow?
Yeah.
Oh.
Increase the size.
It's 4,000 by 4,000 pixels.
Make it 8,000 by 8,000.
Make it 7 by 7.
Yeah, that's weird. Nobody does that.
Lower it.
Is it itchy?
I don't know how to pronounce that. No, I'm wiping it off.
It's Russia. It's pronounced Russia.
Russia.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you. Seizes control of Danone, Carlsberg. Assets.
Yeah, let's see those assets, Christine.
Assets. So a lot of countries, when the war started in Ukraine over a year and a half ago, decided, maybe we shouldn't be operating in Russia because these dudes are shady. A lot of companies pulled out. Some didn't for some reason. And in particular, over the weekend, Russia seized the assets of Danone and Carlsberg. Now, Carlsberg is the beer company. Can you guys guess what Danone is? You can see their label.
Yogurt.
There. Look familiar? Yeah,
Yogurt. That was
They seized the strategic yogurt reserves.
Dude, Russians love their yogurt, man.
Boy, do they? They really do.
What makes them
They
strong
won't be able to
out
put
there.
granola in it anymore because they burned up all the grains.
Yeah,
So-
that's right. And they're not letting grain exports out of Ukraine, so we're going to starve to death or have to eat meat or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to go back to our meat and vegetable diet like we're supposed to.
Yeah. What I love is that so Russia seized these over the weekend, and they said it was like basically they're appropriating it for state use, which I guess they're running out of yogurt. I mean, beer, okay, I get it, but yogurt, like I don't know.
Cannot feed an army on chocolate bars alone.
Maybe that.
Gotta give them a little yogurt
And beer. So,
and some beer.
Yep. So so if you still got a company over there in Russia, you gotta watch your ass because those bastards are gonna take it.
Because they're gonna take your yogurt company.
They're gonna take your yogurt company. Well, I mean, if they're taking the yogurt company, I mean, what can we rule out, right?
What won't they take if they'll take?
What would they take?
Yeah.
Elon Musk brawls with a podcaster to prepare for Zuckerberg fight. Really?
Did the podcaster know it was coming?
Yeah,
Or
you
no?
know what's hilarious is the right at the top of the comments, somebody just brought it up right before this story came.
Oh, did they? Wow, look at that timing. Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Nice.
There you go. Right there. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. That's perfect timing, guys.
Oh yeah, this is the Lex Friedman thing, right?
Yeah. So
Wrestling around with his, Lex Friedman is an Elon Musk acolyte.
yes, he is. Apparently he's decided to help him train. So they've been doing it. And he's saying that so for a guy who's never fought before, he's actually got extreme strength, power, and skill. Okay, now the dude is 6'1", but I think that's the end of his physical advantages.
What's the
I'm
podcaster
sure.
look like?
He works out insanely every day. Like he is one of the most fit dudes. He's an old Russian guy. His podcast is really great if you like to watch thinky people talk about thinky people
There you go.
stuff. But he really is. He moved to Austin and he's a young guy and Elon Musk got his talents. He's an MIT kid.
Which
but
one's which?
That's
Okay.
Lex Friedman on top of Elon
Gross.
supposedly flipping him. I'm telling you, it's all staged. I'm sure Elon paid for it to try to scare Zuck because Zuck has been on Lex's show before.
Yeah.
Look at zoom in on his arm there real quick. You'll see there's no tension really.
None.
Up in the upper
Oh,
molar
yeah,
area.
It's completely
He's
posed.
not even flexing.
No,
He's just
how
kind
you
of
can't see anything.
relaxed.
You're right. Yeah, he's not really.
And Lex Friedman is 100% a super athlete.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know how that's going to go. I don't believe for a minute that. Well, first of all, the Musk could take.
This is real.
Yeah. No, there's no way. There's no way. But I was surprised.
I want to believe.
I
so
do
I
too.
believe.
I do too. What I was surprised at was I thought that we were done talking about this, but apparently he's training, so maybe there's some hope.
Now it's a wiener contest. So what are they? How are they training for that?
No,
Like stretching?
he's not training.
Stretching.
One article from however long ago.
Do you stretch? I mean, I thought they were
The pump.
measuring.
You get the pump.
You do
Yeah.
the ceiling fan
pump.
move.
I don't know what's in vogue these days, Christine. You know about this stuff.
The
Yeah.
ceiling fan.
Ceiling fan.
Oh, like a dancer,
Pull on it.
Yeah. Get that swirly motion.
sort of like the
Dill has a different preparation
the-
technique,
the-
apparently.
vertical hula hoop situation.
I'm gonna get a tattoo on there to make it look.
Yeah,
big.
get a tattoo of a
There you
bigger dick on your dick,
Yeah.
That always works.
Use it
man.
temporary.
It's all about illusions.
I just tried to do a dragon, and dragon didn't work out so
What
well.
it turned out looking like?
Well,
A Wahoo or a Yahoo or
Yeah.
whatever.
It's a Yahoo.
A super tiny spot.
Yeah, it was like a super tiny dragon. It was horrible.
Why
I'm
are
telling
they
you,
so small?
12,000 by 12,000.
Yeah.
Do
Go
it.
bigger. Go
Yeah,
bigger.
they're
That'll
not
fix
supposed to be
everything.
that small, Christine.
Wait,
Is
let me
is
do it over
quick
here.
like that? Does it go real quick?
Yeah, it goes real quick. Just
Is
like
it?
you'd be familiar with that, but
Are the things that you're sticking on your arm super compressed versions
Hey.
of Wapu?
Huh. Yes.
no, I'm trying to do the dragon.
That-
Make
look
it
like George
bigger.
Washington. Yeah, make it
Oh,
it bigger.
This
She's
is a
seriously like talking to a
16,000.
4-year-old.
shut up.
Keep working on it. You'll
I'm
get
working
there.
on it.
Ready
Anyway,
to get this
back
off the
to
screen.
measuring penises and the news.
Yeah.
Pooping only every 3 or more days is linked with cognitive decline.
Yes.
That's
Who's pooping?
why
Who's
stop
pooping
poop.
every 3 days?
Cognitively declined people.
Yeah.
Or is that because they forget?
Yeah,
Yes, they
to
forgot
poop.
they pooped every day.
Oh my God, that toilet paper is embossed with 6 and 9, or debossed with 6
Oh,
9.
you're right. It's 69 toilet paper.
69
Oh,
toilet
nice.
paper.
Good
Look at where
catch, Christine.
Christine's eye goes immediately.
Yes.
She is filthy, ladies and gentlemen.
How did you see that?
She
I
always
have an eye.
Yeah, she
I have
just
an
got
eye
that-
for
Got
detail.
an eye for 69, baby.
Yeah, so they apparently it turns out that this is one of those articles where everybody, like, it was a very long study. I read the whole thing. It was kind of boring. They don't really mention the pooping part. It's actually about your gut biome. But then, like, paragraph like 84, it mentions that if the people who pooped every 3 days were susceptible, and they were like, oh man, let's make this the big headline. And it was really weird too, because like this thing was all over the place. And so I was like looking around, but I needed a better version because like I didn't have like this wasn't the best version of the story. So I went and I could look for another version, and then I discovered something weird. Let me show you what I discovered here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I
Uh-oh.
Googled and I did a news search. So then we get this article, which is sort of more or less the actual way it should have been. This is the same study,
Oh.
but this is more
Oh.
gut bacteria, as it turns out, is really important for it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Roll.
That makes sense. That's good. But that's not particularly funny. What was funny is that for some reason in the last 7 days, 1 million articles about cognitive decline have rolled out.
1 million?
Yes, at least.
Obstructive sleep apnea may increase the risk for cognitive decline.
Yeah, why
Okay,
is everybody trying to pinpoint cognitive decline?
Yeah,
I
what's
don't
happening?
know, but like, so we got
Because
this.
everybody's headed to Death Valley to run in the death
That must
heat.
be it.
So they know
we got
something's
this.
wrong.
Oh, now we have poor dental hygiene.
Poor dental
being linked
hygiene.
to cognitive decline.
Mhm.
And also,
Heart failure. I feel like heart
Right.
failure, like if your
I can
heart's
see that
not
picture.
working, I feel
Yeah.
like your brain is not working either.
I don't know why this
That
is a photo.
picture
of
Please
of
all
a
check
stair.
out.
Just a photo
Yeah.
of stairs.
Having fun. Having
Fun.
fun daily leads to cognitive decline.
Yeah, so we got that one, and then there was my favorite. This is great. Other things that cause cognitive decline: retirement.
White men.
Yeah.
But it's
Those are
only white men. And I
Only
love
white
the
men.
picture of the black man consoling the white man.
It's gonna
That
be
is amazing.
It's really
I'm so
be
sorry
okay.
you're cognitively declined.
I'm so sorry. Just real quick, tell me your social
Higher-
security number.
yeah.
and your
Oh,
bank
see,
account
you
numbers,
guys
so
are
we'll
all
have
safe.
them written down.
No, it's
Yes.
all you're all safe. It says higher income white men.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's
we're
the
good.
higher
We're good.
No, we're
income. Y'all are good.
What I think is funny about this study was this did have a little nugget in it. It said they think there's 2 reasons why this might be the case. One of them I actually like. The other one's a little horrifying. The horrifying one is that black men experience so much shit in their lives already that when it comes to a screeching halt in retirement, they just shrug it off.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah, I
"Fuck,
was like-
thank God.
It's
Yeah,
a
so-
relief.
Thank God I
then,
can
is what we're
relax.
saying.
And fucking
I
stop
also
taking
feel
shit."
like it has a lot to do with, white men being lauded so much in the workplace that after they retire, nobody gives a shit about them. Like they go
Yeah, well-
home and their wife is like, "The fuck? Get out of here."
Now
And
you're
he's like, "But
nobody.
where's the pat on my back? Where's
Yeah.
my
nice.
awards?"
Maybe it's white men's lack of the ability to jump that gives
Yes.
us cognitive.
Yeah, they didn't list that, but they did say that black men in general have better and stronger social networks, and maybe they just have more fun in retirement.
Yeah, maybe they just
I
have more
mean-
fun at all their parties and everywhere.
Yeah.
That's why white people don't like them.
Yeah, that's probably
They're having too much fun over there. Why can't they be
Yeah.
boring and lame like us?
I don't like other people being happy. This sucks.
Stop being happy. I'm trying to have cognitive decline over here.
Yeah,
That's
so
amazing.
there were so many, and these are literally just like all in the last 7 days. So if you want to know what, there's some good news though. Is it turns out,
I can't remember.
turns
that.
out
Oh, if you volunteer late in life, it's going to
Yeah.
protect your brain against cognitive decline.
Mm.
so
Those
are
white
women.
dude- Yeah,
I
women.
volunteer as sex partner for all the hot ladies.
Yeah,
There
Get
they
me in
are.
there? Is
I
that
think that
volunteer?
counts.
See, there's
yeah,
no guys
Lucky, we can
volunteering.
get our own dick.
That's my volunteer life.
We don't need your
I'm
dick. We can get our own.
volunteering,
He's volunteering.
Christine. Are you trying to kill my cognitive decline situation?
We need to turn it around.
He's killing your cognitive decline.
Yeah.
That's too much. That's
Cognitive
too much.
My cognitive incline.
Yeah. If you want something easier than
If you
volunteering,
know
though,
what
it
I'm
turns out-
saying.
Okay,
You can-
so if you have hearing aids, it
That I'm like-
reduces cognitive decline.
Oh,
hearing aids.
don't they
Oh.
have medicine now?
Can we
for
make a list
hearing
of all
aids?
these things? I'm going to try to get this right. I got to poop 3 times a day.
Yep.
I
Yep.
gotta
Good
have a
dental
hearing aid.
habits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Floss.
I have to volunteer.
Yep.
Do not forget to volunteer. And
Yeah,
apparently,
Never retire.
to be
Never retire.
partners with women.
Yes.
Never
Never
retire.
retire.
Never
Yeah.
retire and be Lucky Yates' first volunteer
Yep.
tribute.
Volunteering.
Hmm.
But my what I like though is the final article, which I was like, okay, I can stop looking now. Is this one?
The majority of older adults with cognitive impairment still drive.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yippee.
Duh.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Hell
By
yeah.
the way, Lucky,
don't-
the study
don't have
was
a
from
limit.
University of Michigan, so you better be careful because I don't think they did it in a different state.
No, of course not. Because this is where cars happen, so everybody's
Yeah.
driving
Yeah.
here.
That's true.
This place is built to drive,
Yeah.
and so yeah, they're everywhere here.
Yeah, I'd always wondered about this too because I got another kid that's getting ready to do a driver's test, and he was asking me, he's like, "So I need to keep getting this to make sure that I'm still like okay?" And I'm like, "No, it's like fire and forget." And he's like, "What?"
One and done.
I agree. I agree, man. I agree. But
My-
A couple more years, I'm going to turn my car into a demolition derby car and just drive it regularly.
Yeah.
Nice.
I want people to
Yeah,
see it
so
coming.
I'm not sure if Drew saw my tweet the other day or my
Oh, I don't think I
retweet
did.
that right around the corner from me, a car drove into the optometrist.
oh,
Oh,
I
Well,
had so many jokes, and
they
I just
needed
was
it.
like,
Yeah, I'm here
not
for my
gonna make the
appointment.
jokes. The
Yeah, right.
irony, right?
yeah.
But yeah, it happened just around the corner from me, and I'm just like, and it just shows this van just embed, and I'm just like, how much do you want to bet that was like a 75-year-old man trying to get to their eye
Yeah,
appointment?
of course.
About 100%. About 100%.
Yeah.
So.
I thought
No,
we
yeah.
were at the end of the thing. My father is about to be 93, and he forgets. He'll ask you a question, and then 2 minutes later, literally ask you the same question because he's forgotten. And
He
he
gets in the car.
is pissed that we won't let him drive. Like I can do it. I can do it. Would be behind that wheel every day if he could. And it's like, oh my god.
Keep him off the road.
Yeah,
That's what
and,
the-
yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much jumping he really did in his life, though.
yeah. Well,
or
anyway, that's
humping.
your
We don't know.
cognitive decline rabbit hole. I don't know why it's so popular, but it's going on.
Maybe you're
But-
experiencing cognitive decline, and that's why you
Always.
don't know.
Self-inflicted.
Oh,
Uh,
maybe.
Montgomery County forces the removal of a little library that resembles a speed camera.
Kind of brilliant.
That's hilarious.
It's kind of brilliant. Yeah, it was in Montgomery, Alabama. A guy basically, he's apparently like a local traffic activist. He says that people drive too fast down his damn street, so he put up a little library that looked exactly like a speed camera, with
what
drive
they look
safely.
like?
That looks
Wait,
like a
drive-
bunch of books.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what does a
driving.
speed camera look like? Because
Like
I'm
he's
a bunch of
confused.
books.
Yeah, but the
Wait,
books are
there's-
all about how to drive
That's the
well. so-
wrong view. That is clearly not the right view, Drew.
That is going to just make me wreck because I would want to read the titles.
Oh,
on the
there
book.
we go. There we
Yeah,
go.
that's what it looks like. Daleks.
Oh, there it is.
That's what they look
okay,
like.
that makes more sense.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, he even put up the the traffic laws photo
That's-
enforcement.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's probably the illegal part.
okay, but
is
they
putting
made
up
him
the
take it
sign.
down for what reason? Because
he
they
put it in the
weren't
road.
making enough money.
He put it in the road. That's technically
It's
why
Americans' rights to speed down his road. So leave it alone. Get
Yeah.
that out of there.
He did say something interesting though. He said that somebody filed a complaint and they showed up within 24 hours to take it. And he said he's been calling them for 10 years, asking them to put one up. And apparently, so this must be a Montgomery, Alabama thing. They actually have a link down here. Here, let's click on it because I didn't even go there.
Oh,
a link
man.
down
Let's
here where
apply
if you
for a
want-
speed camera.
yeah, you can apply for a speed camera in Montgomery here. So here you go. If
Hey,
you
let's
wanna-
do it. Let's get a
Amazing.
FARC speed camera.
Yeah.
See
We're
if
gonna
they'll put
make
it
so
in
much
Kentucky.
money.
Yeah,
Not Alabama. Okay, there's 1,000 Montgomery counties in America. What city? What state are we talking about?
Alabama.
Alabama.
Is it Alabama? So people are saying Maryland.
Oh,
Alabama.
is it? Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Not Alabama.
Who knows? Whatever.
Kentucky.
Doesn't matter where this is.
Well, it's Maryland. Now
Fine,
it's going to be a lot harder to get a permit up in Maryland.
Yeah. Well, if maybe they'll put one in Kentucky. I might fill this out later and see how it goes. But I thought this was pretty clever. That was not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Oh, where are we at here? Oh, yeah, okay.
All right.
It's going to get silly.
LAPD cops accused of drawing Hitler mustache on suspect are awarded $13 million. The cops were what?
The cops who were accused got $13 million for drawing a Hitler mustache on somebody. This is crazy.
So yeah, it wasn't just that too. So they shaved it. They got a guy who passed out drunk driving. While they were arrested, they shaved his mustache off and then he drew it back on with a Sharpie. They also drew on new eyebrows on him, along with a penis and a slur in Spanish.
See, Christine,
get that tattoo.
What? Get that tattoo machine working, man. You got cops that will be your biggest customers.
Yeah.
Shit.
So anyway, the reason why they got awarded $13 million is they sued for gender discrimination because there were two women with them and nobody said anything about them. And they won.
Oh, wow.
They won $13 million because they drew a Hitler mustache on a guy and they didn't convict the women.
Wow.
Did the
So the cops really did get $13 million.
Do anything? Like, did the suspect sue anyone for that piece of that pie?
Oh no, he wasn't involved in it apparently. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, the cops got the $13 million, not the suspect.
The American justice system is an institution that is good. Okay, here it is, prime example.
Here's a prime example. Yeah, justice was served, everybody.
I'm so confused.
Don't fall asleep behind the wheel of your car while you're drunk. That's the lesson here.
Yeah, exactly. They'll try Hitler mustache on you.
$13 million.
$13 million sue for gender discrimination. Yeah.
That's been a really good Hitler mustache.
There's some kind of weird gender discrimination.
That's great.
George Santos asks to change bail so he can go dining and shopping.
Oh,
okay.
Boy.
Y'all are like messing with the level of comfort and luxury to which he is accustomed.
That's what he said. Yes. Yeah. He said that this whole being out on bail thing is like really crimping his style.
Not
for him. So here's the thing, right? So I think he could travel within like a 30-mile radius of DC. I mean, he's run out of things to do. I mean, there's a lot of stuff there.
Yeah. He's done it all.
Yeah, he's complaining that he needs to go farther out than 30 miles, and it's too much of a pain in the ass to have to call somebody and ask. Like,
so 30 miles around DC. So DC plus 30 miles.
That's because you can't go anywhere in that town where everybody doesn't know what a goddamn fraud and idiot is. And so he's just like, I can't go anywhere.
I need to go to West Virginia where they don't care.
Right. Yeah. Where they just don't care. I'm going to go eat mom pie, and they don't care that I'm a fraud. They really don't care. They're actually happy that I'm a fake.
The unfortunate thing about this article is, so this was from yesterday. The judge allowed it today, so now he can.
Of course they did.
Yeah,
good.
Hey, free to roam.
Once again, the American justice system.
Thank
you.
Flawless.
Yeah. Once again. Yeah. So Santos is going to be in West Virginia.
Of which, wasn't dipshit supposed to? Wasn't today his? Wasn't he supposed to show up in front of the judge?
Use your fucking words, Lucky.
I don't want to say the guy's name, but isn't Trump fucking? Wasn't today the deadline for him?
Oh, yeah. So I got asked this by Mike before we started because he's like, "Do we need some more servers for later?" And so, if you'll remember correctly, recently Trump indictments have been coming out right as we end the show. So
and
today watching the show.
Right, today was the deadline, right?
Yeah,
that they were like,
it's not over.
Show up and talk to the grand jury before we do this.
Yeah, so this is a January 6th indictment that is due either today, tomorrow, or Tuesday because they don't do anything on Monday, I guess.
All right, then.
My guess is right after we get done with this show, it's going to drop.
I really hope.
They're watching. They're busy watching us. They don't have time
wait till we're done.
that thing yet.
They don't want to interrupt.
Yeah, so this
I've made two
Kansas...
American justice comments, and I'm in big trouble now. So if I'm not on here, next time, then
knock, knock. Someone's at your door.
Yeah.
This Kansas thief has only stolen a half-used bottle of Febreze after breaking into a CBD shop.
So I watched the little local news clip. It's actually pretty good.
I wonder what his problem was.
Live there.
Well,
That
we don't know.
actually-
Stink ass.
There we go.
I'm pretty sure we know.
The question is that actually what he was looking for? You'll see what we're talking about here in a minute. But he broke in through this glass right here at Cannabis in East Wichita and then kept crawling in and out of it even after he unlocked the front door from the inside. But the owner says that's not even the weird part.
Oh, how we love our Cannabis bougie stores here in Wichita. Evidently,
The guy put up a
hammered
TikTok.
Teenage thieves.
Cannabis owner Brett Harris posted this video after this person broke into his store early Friday morning.
Here he comes.
Yeah. Kicking in a window, only wearing flip-flops.
Flip-flops.
It's when he got inside that things get weird.
Does a 360 very quickly in the lobby, not too knowing where he's at, leaves, comes back.
Ooh, this guy's a roller derby announcer.
Back of the store.
Oh, play-by-play.
When it comes to people breaking into his stores, Harris recently closed his downtown location because of so much crime. Back in February, this man broke through a window.
Look at that guy.
Yeah, me.
He brought bricks.
The glass of his display case and took off with hundreds of dollars worth of Delta 8 THC products.
At least he had a plan.
Okay, Harris was expecting a similar loss, but that's when things got even weirder.
But watch close as Tank Top Tommy staggers.
Tank Top
He
Tommy.
finds what he wants. In his left hand, one thing. Check it out. A half-used bottle of Febreze.
What? A half-empty bottle of Febreze is the only thing Wichita police found on him.
And police say it didn't take long to track him down.
A citizen spots him coming out of the window. He's over at McDonald's. He's over at Taco Bell. The cleaner guy from Dillon's is giving them the play-by-play. He's apprehended in 7 minutes. So it wasn't like they had to follow the scent, if you know what I mean.
Oh, this guy.
He is a roller derby announcer.
Fucking guy.
Really give it a window for whatever minute thing it might be. Wichita PD, and thanks to surveillance and all the security, they're going to get you.
They're gonna get you.
By the way, let me draw your attention to what. Look at this thing in the background. What's going on here?
Dude, they're having
Delta
fun.
8.
They're having fun.
Delta 8.
with cannabis.
They're eating each other's faces, I think is what's going on.
It's a little bit hard to know what to say following that. Harris says that if and when Kansas legalizes marijuana, the state will likely require shops like his to up its security, like probably putting metal bars behind windows like this. But he says until then, he's going to just stick with those high-quality cameras to catch any potential future robbers. I'm reporting live. Eli Higgins, Cake News.
That's their plan. Burglar bars. That's the plan.
Yeah, that'll solve it. Yeah.
Crime solved.
Yeah, because people who kick in windows with flip flops are going to be totally deterred by barred windows. Right? Yeah, that's good. They're just going to turn around and go away. Yeah. So anyway, I thought that was pretty good. Normally the local hits are terrible, but that was great.
I like they were playing Baby Elephant Walk.
Yeah,
that's that guy's music.
Oh no! Now the Dolphins are in on it. They have bitten and started ramming swimmers in a spate of beach attacks in Japan.
Goddamn right they are. They're mammals too. They're talking to the orcas.
Yep. The Dolphins are attacking people in Japan now. Apparently, the ocean's rising up against us. I don't know if this is like Aquaman 2.
It's probably fucking hot as shit for them down there. And they're like, all right, enough is enough. We got to start killing those apes.
I'm tired of these apes peeing in our pool. Let's get them.
Fucking get them out of here, man.
Yeah. I mean, dolphin attacks are actually surprisingly not uncommon, and usually they're not attacking you; they're trying to hump you to death.
Yeah, they're trying to put their wieners in you.
They're rapey bastards.
They are rapey bastards.
Yeah. So anyway, they've kind of gone nuts in Japan there. There was a sort of a second follow-up where I couldn't make enough of a joke out of it, but it was police in San Diego were warning swimmers at nude beaches not to go into the ocean while sharks are attacking sea lions. Apparently they're
Get
doing
your wiener bit.
Yeah, is that something that needs to be told to the public?
Their favorite snack is a fresh little seal pup coming right out of the womb, and they can't tell the difference between a naked man and a female seal giving birth.
The article specifically said they told the naked beach people, but I guess the regular beaches weren't a problem. They never explained why that was, so I kind of spiked it. But here's the end of the trifecta though. This also happened this week. Nobody was attacked. I don't think.
Thousands of 10-inch penis fish wash up on a beach, and fishermen flock to the shore to grab them all.
Oh, give me them dicks.
Oh,
Yeah, get them.
look at that guy.
What is a penis fish?
It's a penis fish. Let's find one here. First of all, let me get rid of the 20
Oh,
minutes.
Those
there
fish
they
that
are.
stick to your penis
There they
in
are.
Congo?
Penis fish. There they are.
Oh, it's like
no.
those fun little toys that you get at the carnival.
Are they-
that you,
Are they
you
sure
know.
they're not penises pulled off by dolphins and laid there as a,
It's
a
dolphin
warning?
penis.
Like
Yeah.
a warning?
Aw, look how
Yeah.
I lost
Uh-oh.
my mic. Look how
There you
cute the little mouths are.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're-
where's the mouth? Those are fish? How do they
They're
move?
worms, as it turns out.
They do
People
look
eat
like
that?
big old uncircumcised dicks, though.
Yeah, they do.
Why did everybody
Worms.
want them? Like, why'd those
Uh,
fishermen
they-
want
But I
people eat
do
that?
question why people think this looks like a penis. I mean, no offense, but I have seen several peni in
Christine,
my
yours
life,
doesn't look that
and-
way.
How about this
Oh,
one?
now
Oh,
that
there-
there we
there
go.
There you go. Never
I'm
mind.
sorry. I
Never
take
mind.
everything back.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
gotta bury. They gotta put this stuff down at the bottom of the article in case.
Yeah.
your grandma.
Yeah. They want you to keep looking.
You
That's how
gotta
they
lead
keep me on.
grandma into it slowly there.
Yeah, where is it? Where's
That's
the photo?
That's the super rare one bald penis fish.
That's a Hitler. That's a mega Hitler right there.
There's a Lance Armstrong joke here somewhere, but
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I should have used him.
yeah.
But I do like
delicious.
the careful pose because we can't make it look too rude
Yeah.
for
Please
you know,
don't.
the public.
You know,
People
where's
show
this
pictures
Japan? I'm
around it.
surprised these aren't pixelated.
Yeah, actually, I kind of am too. Which
I kind of wish they were.
YouTube. Yeah, I wish they were too. Actually,
Are they
apparently-
edible? I'm just asking.
That's why everybody wants them. They apparently taste great. I guess.
Oh well, yeah,
Yeah,
that's what they
just
tell.
like a
That's what we
real
tell
dick.
them.
Yeah. Says
It's
they're
delicious.
Full of they're full of amino proteins also, which just
Oh my god!
continues the joke, right? I mean, it's just can't.
Come
do it.
on, dude. They're eating
Mm.
dicks. Those are washed up whale dicks. Maybe we don't know. Maybe whales and dolphins are like us with our baby teeth, where they get a beginner dick and then
Yeah,
it falls off, and their real adult dick comes in. We don't
That's
know.
Probably, yeah, that's probably it. I bet that's it.
Maybe it's dick shedding season for
Dick
whatever
shed-
species.
It definitely is. It definitely is. It's dick shedding season. My favorite time of the year. But then we got this.
They make a nice fish.
Oh,
soup.
hold on. I've lost my tab. Oh, here we go. Cocaine shark. Drug-addled cocaine sharks may be gobbling bales of narcotics dumped off the Florida coast. Study reveals crazy
Yes.
brain.
Yeah, this is clearly written to launch a series of films. Come on.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
actually,
have
yeah. I'll
go
cocaine
see it.
bear,
Yeah,
cocaine grandma,
the same
or
year
grandmother.
Cocaine Bear came out, suddenly there's a cocaine shark
Cocaine
problem.
shark.
So also,
Attack of the Killer Penis Fish.
yep,
Coke
sharks should take
Coke
care of it.
dicks.
Coke dicks.
Coke dicks.
Yeah. They so Shark Week is coming up, and so it's interesting because this article takes a long time to explain the following, which is that they funded a documentary because the question was they think there's a lot of cocaine being thrown overboard when Coast Guard ships try to stop drug.
Yeah, of
shipments.
course.
And so the question was, would a shark eat a big pallet of cocaine? And of course, you can't ethically give a big pallet of cocaine to a shark, and that's probably a bad idea, right? I mean, I don't think it's going to turn out well. But anyway, so the Shark Week guys funded a documentary, and basically they went down diving to try to find what looked like might have been abandoned cocaine shipments, and they saw sharks eating it, but they don't know if it was actually cocaine or not. That's what it says at the end. It's like,
Yeah. It might have been. Maybe it was Shark Coke.
yeah, could be just.
I don't
shark
know.
Coke, yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
They
it's,
did say that they have caught some sharks that have been acting strangely. I'm not sure how you would tell, but
yeah,
Attack of
but
naked sunbathers.
yeah, they got the naked dudes running around.
maybe they were shedding their dicks.
Oh yeah, maybe that's
Maybe
what's
it's
making
a
it
bunch of aspirin to help them with their shedding of the dick's pain.
crazy. Could be.
Sharks are so cute.
They really
Bricks of
are.
cocaine.
Look at that
Oh, we
one.
had a better picture of this in there. I guess not.
They're the perfect animal.
Yep. Nope. Okay. Well, no more better pictures than that. So there you go. But anyway, so it's the jury's still out. So if you actually see this documentary while you're watching Shark Week, you can skip it. I just spoiled it. They don't know. If
Yeah.
There
Watch
you
a
go.
documentary about those swimming dicks, though.
Yeah. No, that's a whole other thing.
And
Yeah.
the Japanese are gobbling them up, unpixelated, and everything they eat them.
Oh, now a fuzzy invasion of domestic rabbits has South Florida suburb hopping into a hunt for new owners.
Yeah. Look how
Oh.
cute these guys are.
Wait, what happened? There haven't
Somebody-
been any rabbits.
Somebody let loose at least a couple. They call them like lion something rabbits here. Where is it?
Cute little pet rabbit.
Lion head. They're lion head rabbits.
Lion head rabbits. There you go. Lion head rabbits. Here's photos of what they look like, and they're super tame. Is part of the problem. They're up to about 60 now because they're rabbits. This is starting to get out of hand. There's an interesting little tidbit in here. This woman in particular has been trying to get some of the authorities to come and get all the damn rabbits before there's a million of them, because they're only at 60 right now, although they are really cute. But she says that, and this is great, that she went to the local council and they don't want to do it because, and this is a very Florida reason not to get rid of rabbits. They said because they're afraid if they do that, they're going to have to get rid of all the iguanas and the ball pythons also.
Yeah, man. We can't. Yeah, we start with rabbits. Yeah, you know how ball pythons breed.
Yeah,
it's crazy. They fucking and they're breeding all day long.
Yeah, they got. So what I didn't know is, I guess I kind of knew that iguanas weren't native to Florida because they're everywhere. So, and apparently it was a bunch of pets. Same thing with ball pythons; they got loose too. Yeah. So, yeah, and I guess they figured the ball pythons will probably take care of the rabbit problem over time.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like though that's asking for trouble, because if you have a bunch of rabbits, that's going to attract the predators, right? Attract the alligators or whatever the hell they have down there. Oh, that's a cute.
Florida is rife with predators in the sky, in the water, on the ground, everywhere.
In politics.
And now these predators
gobble those cute little tame things up. And
Yep. Yeah, so anyway, they got that going on down there.
As of the beginning of this broadcast till now, there's now 7,000 of those things.
Yeah, exactly. There's 7,000. Yeah, I like it. But finally, we got for a final cute one here, we got this. Apparently, we were talking about wiener dogs last week. Also, I'm assuming it's in Florida. I'm not 100%. It's in Chicago. They did the wiener dog race. The fastest wiener. Actually, here, wait, they got a bad joke. Let's start over. Bad joke.
The fastest wiener in the West. Dozens of dachshunds lined up for the Wiener Schnitzel Wiener Nationals.
I just said that.
This took place at the Los Alamitos racetrack in Cyprus. Our photojournalist Tim Blodgett took us there.
We could probably just mute this, talk over it, because it's just a bunch of wiener jokes.
Yeah, but is it?
Yeah,
but that's his name though. It's Beanie Von Weenie.
Beanie Von Weenie. Yeah, that's who won it.
I love that name.
Look at him.
I like the three that came out and just stopped. They're like, well, I don't know what's going on here.
I'm not racing. What is this bullshit?
I also feel, they're vests. Okay, I was about to say, I feel like the clothes would be a hindrance, but I guess that makes sense that they need to be labeled.
Yeah, you got to put a number on them.
Yeah, you got to put your number on them like a horse. You can't just let
it go.
Oh,
what I like about it is I'll put the sound on for like one spot here, right? This is the main event right here. And what's funny is listen to all the squeak toys and stuff.
Dean and Penny G round out the field. It's going to be a great one.
Hear them all. Come on, you bastards, run.
Oh, he stopped right at the finish line.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I've been coming every year, and
she's a little comfortable, yeah.
She owns Beanie Von Weenie.
Now, what I like is, I don't know if you can see this in the background, but there's a few over here that are just running like wherever the hell. And then once the race is over, they're just chasing each other in a circle over here.
This basically just looks like my house. This looks like my house.
You should have races.
Yeah, why don't you have you should just pit your dogs up against on a race like weekly.
Yeah. We totally need it. We definitely need that.
How many dogs are you up to these days, Christine?
Right now I have 4 and one's in boarding. So technically 5.
How many of them are runners?
2, 1. Just one.
Good enough.
Perfect.
You only need one winner.
Keep that one aside and race the other 4.
Yeah.
No thanks. They're going to be very, very... It's too hot to do anything here.
Yeah.
How hot is it down there now? 120?
I don't know. Fucking hot. It's outside. I'm not going outside.
It's outside.
Well, yeah, there's a man running in a Darth Vader costume in Death Valley. You can go.
Yeah, you can go outside. It's fine.
I don't want to subject my
in
doggies.
your sweatshirt.
What if your yard is full of dickfish?
Yeah.
You're Japanese. You
Oh my God, I hope.
Gobble
92 in Kansas City. I was supposed to go to Kansas City this week. I'm repping my Kansas City shirt. Instead,
here we go. So there, it's 98 degrees outside. Feels like 104. Yeah, it's fine. Go outside.
Yeah.
I think
it's fine.
Yeah.
But it's the
giving it that
humidity.
extra-
Again, it's the humidity because I've been to Phoenix, right? And it was like allegedly 104, but it didn't bother me because there's no humidity. It's the humidity that kills you. And
the
so
part that
New
sucks.
Orleans, I had like so many panic attacks because of, I have to work, so I'm
This is a
outside and I'm
swamp.
terrible. Huh?
The swamp, New Orleans.
It's a swamp there. It's a swamp here. Horrible. So, and then I'm going to DC in August next month. Yeah,
Oh, that
next
sucks.
month. And it's supposed to be hot there, like a swamp in DC, right?
That used to be a swamp.
I was looking at the weather because next week I'm riding a bike across Iowa, which means, by the way, no live stream because I can't do it on the bike or in Iowa because they don't have technology.
Boring.
Yeah, but the temperatures this entire summer have been highs in the mid 70s and low 60 to 55, and I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be great. And then next week I'm looking at the temperatures and it's like, oh, it's gonna be 100 degrees every goddamn day of the week.
Oh no!
And we're camping. Yeah.
Oh
You better wear your best Darth Vader outfit.
Yeah. I got a Green Lantern costume. I'm gonna wear that for sure.
Yeah,
nice.
But I'm gonna post all the weird stuff I see like I usually do, and usually it ends up being several hundred photos. So I'll be putting them up on Instagram. So if you guys want to see those, it'll be pretty good. But I think I might die. This is where I'm saying.
Well, we had a good run.
You'll be fine.
This is a good run. Yeah, exactly. So we will have live stream in 2 weeks. If I don't die, if I do die, I guess you guys can take it over.
All the do die.
Can
day.
you? Yeah. Can you send me the keys to the van so we can drive this thing later?
Absolutely.
Man.
Totally.
Man. Come on.
Yep. Don't ask me to tell you how to put it together. I got no idea, man. But yeah, absolutely. You can do whatever you want. Well, in fact, I know we need to do some live
Say
streaming.
that every time, and it's a lie.
You know what we're talking
It is a
about?
lie.
There's a new video game coming out of the Chainsaw Massacre video game, which was done by a friend of mine.
Yeah, baby.
We're thinking
I
about
can't
using
wait.
Twitch to actually live stream that game as opposed to do. We will do the news also. But
What
then
platform is that?
kill each
video?
other. PlayStation,
All
Xbox,
of them.
and PC. Yeah.
I have a PS5.
Yeah, well, there you can play it.
Ooh.
You get out there and pre-order that thing.
All right.
We
It's gonna be a pretty
should
good
be friends on PS5. I'm going to be playing that Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, man.
Right now I play Friday the 13th, but it's being let go, so they're not going to have it anymore.
Same guys did it. They lost the license because of stuff, but yeah, it's a pretty fun game. It's 4v3. It's 3 killers chasing 4 people that don't want to die. So if you got 3 or 4 people, you can put a team together and
That's fun.
murder each other. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
That's happening.
Yep.
Wow.
We all need
Amazing.
to play.
Yeah.
Christine, get a PS5.
Oh, yeah. We should all
Yeah,
4 be
right
survivors
away.
and try to get away from the kids.
Yeah, that worked. Yeah.
Get
Would laugh.
Spapu to get you a
Yeah.
PS5.
It's for work.
Yeah.
Tell him it's
It's
for
for
work.
work.
Trade,
Just trade
trade
this
in that
in, right?
tattoo machine and get yourself a PS5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's right. You can buy
Cost
2 PS5s for that Spapu
Yeah.
machine.
Totally.
Get work to pay for it. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that one doesn't work, and we know PS5s do. You can get one
Yeah.
for you and one for Drew.
Yeah. Perfect. Excellent. I got a PS4 and it'll run on that, so that should be okay.
Oh,
It can
that's
be
old
okay.
school.
Yeah.
When's the
Oh,
last
yeah.
time?
Laggy
Yeah.
McLagerson. Once you see, once you never have to wait for another load screen, you'll go, "Oh my god, we were living in the dark age for so long."
Yeah, that makes
Now
sense.
now I don't have time to get up and get a bag of chips or anything. I
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
sit
you have
there
to
and
like
it's
you have to
right there.
remain engaged. You
I
can't
used to be
pee.
so addicted to video games.
Huh?
I used to be so addicted to video games.
What
I
happened?
used to play Call of
Welcome
Duty
back.
Yeah, no, it just kind of got not old, but like I'm a data storage whore, so like all of my money just started going into terabytes of hard drives. So
Data
Anyway.
storage whore.
yeah, I'm a data storage whore.
Sounds like a
Storage
good
whores.
on this September on TLC.
Yeah, this should come after
Data storage whores.
storage whores. Take it up enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead and bid
These
on it.
people hoard data storage
How interesting.
whores.
You know what'd be fun is to take all that data and train up individual AIs on it and see what you get. I'm sure it'd be awesome. Yeah.
Train up an AI to go into a robot dog,
Yeah.
and then you can race them
that's a
against
good
your other
idea.
dogs.
I'm thinking about
Yes.
shoving all the FARC into one and see what we get. I'm sure it's not going to be anything awesome. Though.
For Fark Dog.
No, FARC AI, man.
Oh,
So if you wanted to ask like the entire like 25 years of data questions, it'll tell you stuff.
But for real,
it would be
though,
insane.
you should
It would
put
be
that.
Are you going to
insane.
put this show in the AI? Because that
Why
would be
not?
good.
It couldn't hurt.
Put this show in a robot dog?
Yeah, even yeah,
A lot
sure.
of
Why not?
farts
That's
and penises.
the future, man. We could do this.
This is a show about sharks and penises.
And good ideas. And good ideas.
And a man named George Santos.
I'm not writing any of this down. These ideas suck.
Well, you don't have to because Drew is training an AI to do it.
Yeah, the AI is
Yeah.
going to
Hey, could you at least put these ideas in your tattoo machine and tattoo them on your arm? So
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, do that. At least the AI always has the book in big pencil, Christine.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Always has it.
Oh yeah, there probably is some data, classified data on
probably.
Spark A-
I am going to do it though. Like no joke. I got a friend of mine who's going to help me out with it. So we'll see what
This is
we get.
exciting.
Hopefully, it won't kill us all.
I hope it does. I hope Spark AI is the
That'd
thing
be funny.
that takes the world down. It
You
would
will
be the best.
release it onto the world, and it will run across the North Korean border, and we'll never see
Yeah,
it
yeah.
again.
Get a Darth Vader costume.
It would be appropriate.
Darth Vader
Don't worry,
costume.
they'll beat it daily. So
Yeah,
it's
they'll beat
gonna
it
end up
daily, so it'll be fine.
It's gonna end up writing North Korean propaganda, whatever.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Well, on that note, let's go and shut it down, and we'll see you.
Santos.
If I survive, too, we'll be back in 2 weeks. If I don't, we'll figure something out.
Oh,
All right, everybody.
the devil made us do it.
Oh, look out. It's the devil
Oh,
penis
crap.
fish.
We're done. Bye.